Okay, everyone, welcome back. Just in time for Christmas, I give you my third whistling Spooky Kooky Tree. And as always, thanks for joining me. And before I go on, as always, grab yourself your little lattes and your frappuccinos and your croissants. Maybe you have a delicious ham and cheese croissant with melted Swiss. Oh, those were so good. There used to be a place in the mall called Vie de France. Is it still around, man? They used to make the best croissants. The ham and cheese were awesome and buttery, but not too buttery. And the crust of the croissant was kind of flaky. Anyway, so if you've done all that and you pop that subscribe button, I'm going to show you the third whistling Spooky Kooky Tree. And this is the box that was restored by Anthony Restoration. So I will probably link in the description the video that showed how dreadful this was like a gaping hole. And essentially, pieces were scattered in the box. And you know how they get brittle and all that stuff. So they had to be pieced back together and then color matched. It's just remarkable that they brought this box back to life. In fact, I was going to show you that. But I'll also tell you before I do that, the toy came from Australia, from somebody I know that sells it. And it had a few issues, and mainly because of DHL. They really screwed the pooch as usual. And I'm getting to the point where I almost don't want to buy things from overseas because whenever DHL is involved, I don't know if somebody keeps telling them, like, just open this dude's stuff. He must be, like, importing Scarface's cocaine or something in there. I don't know what the hell it is. But they rifle through everything, damage, rip boxes. They suck, and they do nothing for your claims. So I'm just forewarning you, if you deal with DHL, I always say to the sellers, put a note in there. Do not manhandle this stuff. Very fragile, delicate, antique. And take pictures. Put a few notes in there, and sometimes they may let your package go through unscathed, but not likely. Anyway, here is the cool box that, again, was restored. I have the camera up a little higher. And it's absolutely remarkable that this box was able to be restored. I mean, that is a talented crew there at Anthony Restorations between Brian and Kim. So let's start from left to right on the side panel. You just got to love this tree. I mean, this is the H.R. Puffin stuff inspired daddy of trees, as far as I'm concerned, Halloween trees. And look at the beautiful graphics, too. Very eerie and spooky. And this is one of the many Marx toys. Do you have them all? No, I don't. No, I don't. And by the way, here's the Marx logo down there. Made in Japan. And then here is your beautiful end panel. I have a couple of trees, Halloween decorations, kind of spooky trees, but nothing to the level of this. And just, I got to tell you, honestly, this is the toy. Well, these trees were on the cover of Brian Moran's Battery Toys. And Kitahara has referenced them in his books, like Collecting Tin Toys or 1,000 Tin Toys. And he said, these trees are very popular in America. And he's absolutely right. And by the way, if you ever look up some old H.R. Puffin stuff, they did have trees that remind me of these. So anyway, the toy went to the robot hut to touch up because DHL had like jammed open that mouth and it was stuck and scratched. And like they were peering inside there. Man, do I hate them. I hate them. Am I allowed to say hate? Anyway, he was able to skillfully touch up a few scratches, kind of clean it up a bit, and make it look really nice. So I'm happy about that. Now, I will turn it on and move the camera. There's no point in chasing this guy around. Well, you know what? Before I do, let's bring the camera back a little bit. Maybe I'll have room to let him do his thing. And the button here on the side, well, before I do that, here, let me show you. This is the actual tree. And, the reason I have three is actually I made a mistake. I thought I had two black ones and only one light-colored one. This spring version, as they call it. But, in fact, I had two of these. These were very hard to find for a long time, the light colors. So they go in waves. And when I wanted one, it took me years to get a nice one. So I said, screw it. Now I'm kind of like buying all the light color ones. But I do now need another. I have three of these. Either I'll get rid of one, and I would like to have 4 trees, or maybe I'll get 2 black ones, 2 darker versions the fall versions, if you will, and have 6. I love these things that much. I'm not a hoarder, but I do love them that much. And one other thing I just want to show you, here's the logo back there, the Marx logo. But I can't wait till I have my museum open and you're going to have a kick-ass display with a haunted house, a bunch of trees around it, and some of those Strolling Sam skeletons, maybe the Frankenstein in for good measure. So we will see how that goes. That's a few months away at best. Maybe early next year, but it's getting there. There's progress. So anyway, there's the red switch. Are we going down? Yep. Let's try to get a little closer. Woo! What a good running toy. You know, I let that run a little longer than usual, and I'll tell you why, because I love this toy. I absolutely love this toy. And it's an absolute joy to see him moving with the swinging arms and everything and the eyes. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. And hopefully you do, because if you're watching these videos, I'm assuming you like these toys. So anyway, as always, thanks for your time. I appreciate it. And a quick reminder, as always, if you haven't subscribed, if you're a lurker, please do so. Help other collectors by spreading this, share the videos, and thumb it up. All that helps those wonderful algorithms. And if you leave a remark, I'll reply. And that's it for now. Thanks again for joining me. And with that, I will talk to you later.